Because of why I search the deep through endless nights, no time to sleep. The call inside I can't deny. I'll find the light because of why.
Okay, so when you think about the best countries in the world, your mind probably jumps to places like Switzerland or maybe Japan. But what if I told you a small Baltic nation has a surprisingly strong case for that title? Today, we're diving into Lithuania, a country that's quietly becoming a total powerhouse in business, education, and quality of life. And to get us started, you gotta love this quote from a Reddit user that just perfectly captures the national pride. Now, if you're wondering what Šaltibarščiai is, it's Lithuania's famous, super vibrant, cold pink soup. And according to this person, it's so good it literally cancels out any possible downsides. That's some serious confidence. Of course there has to be, right? I mean, a fantastic national dish is a huge plus, no doubt. But we're here to see what's really going on beneath the surface. So let's peel back the layers and find out what makes Lithuania a true hidden gem. First up, let's talk business. Now, you might be surprised to hear this, but Lithuania is an incredibly efficient place to get things done. And we're not just going off of what people say, we're looking at some serious data from the World Bank. So this Doing Business report, it's a really big deal. It's this global benchmark that looks at 190 different economies and figures out how easy it is to actually operate a business there. It's a measure of transparency and efficiency, and in this arena, Lithuania consistently punches way above its weight. And this just says it all. I mean, look at those numbers, ranking 4th in the entire world for how easy it is to register property and 7th for enforcing contracts. These aren't just little details. This is the bedrock of a stable, trustworthy economy. That kind of reliability is good for everyone, not just business owners. Let's get even more specific. If you've ever had a dream of launching your own thing, you know that the process can be a total nightmare of paperwork and just waiting. Well, in Lithuania, it's a completely different story. Just take a look at this chart. It takes only 5.5 days to get a business up and running in Lithuania. That's almost twice as fast as the average for other high-income countries. And that speed isn't just about convenience. It's what fuels innovation and a really dynamic economy. Even something that sounds super complex, like getting power hooked up to a new building, is streamlined. You submit an application, sign an agreement for the outside work, and then sign the supply contract. 3 steps. That just hammers home this theme of deep systemic efficiency. So a strong business environment is awesome, but what about the people who power it? You know, a country's future really comes down to its people, and that all starts with education. Well, here again, Lithuania really stands out. And this isn't just about local schools. Lithuania is actively pulling in talent from all over the world, offering more and more programs in English. They're quickly building this reputation as a top spot for higher education in the whole region. And the quality? It's backed by some really credible rankings. Vilnius University, for instance, is in the top 500 globally. That's a seriously impressive achievement. And it's not the only one. Several other Lithuanian universities are making a name for themselves on the world stage. Okay, but here's the real kicker. You get this top-tier education at a fraction of the cost you'd expect. Annual tuition for a bachelor's degree is often under 5,000 euros. Now, when you compare that to what students are paying in many other Western European countries, the value is just exceptional. It's a game changer. Okay, so the business environment is super efficient. Education is top-notch. But what's it actually like to live there day to day? For that, let's turn to some insights from people who are actually on the ground. I love this quote because it's so honest and real. It kind of suggests that while Lithuanians might not be super outgoing with strangers at first, there's this genuine warmth and hospitality once you actually connect with them. It's about that real one-on-one connection. And when you look at what residents and expats love, this really clear picture starts to form. It's a life connected to nature with tons of hiking and biking. It's got hearty food, cozy cities that aren't overwhelming. Plus, that digital efficiency we saw in business, it carries over into daily life, where you can get most errands done online. It sounds pretty great, doesn't it? And you don't even have to live there to feel it. This visitor's take on the capital Vilnius just perfectly captures that feeling of a place that's beautiful and cultured, but also not overwhelmingly huge. It has that perfect, livable scale. So we've looked at business, education, and the quality of life. Let's try to pull this all together and think about what it all really means. We started with this huge, bold idea. After seeing all the evidence, could this small Baltic nation actually have a real claim to the title of best country in the world? Well, maybe best isn't some single objective thing. Maybe it's more of a personal question of what you prioritize. And if your definition of best includes incredible efficiency, world-class and affordable education, and a high quality of life, then Lithuania is, without a doubt, a top contender. So what's the big takeaway here? Lithuania offers this really unique and powerful package. It's a country that's fully embraced modernity and digital life while holding on tight to its beautiful nature and deep cultural roots. And that's a blend that's really hard to find anywhere else. And that brings us to the end. So what do you think? Has Lithuania made a strong case for itself? Let us know what you think makes a country great in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching, and if you enjoyed this little deep dive, be sure to hit like, share, and subscribe for more. We'll see you next time.